under this name, they just killed 100,000 Mongolians and persecuted 500,000. At that time, Mongolian population was only 1.5 million, so one third of the population is in battle.
So this sounds a lot like what's happening in Xinjiang today.
Exactly. So, well, a lot of news media and human rights organizations, uh, asked me that, okay, so what's happening in Southern Mongolia looks like it's very similar to, or it will, the Southern Mongolia will turn into the region like Xinjiang. I told them, no, actually, Southern Mongolia was already been there, and that Southern Mongolia was the first nation occupied by China, and then all those genocide, ethnic cleansing, political repression, and cultural eradication. All these policies, these movements already took place in Southern Mongolia.
It's like China's forgotten genocide almost.
Exactly. It is a forgotten genocide. So that was the first physical genocide that took place in Southern Mongolia. And then another genocide that you have mentioned earlier, the cultural genocide that against which uh, Southern Mongolian population stood up to protest, and that happened 4 months ago. The central government of China started implementing a new policy called the second generation bilingual education. And the goal of this policy is very clear, is to wipe out the Mongolian language, culture, and identity entirely from Southern Mongolia, to turn the Southern Mongolia into a Chinese society, homogeneous Chinese society. So that's their goal. So what happened is Mongolians realized that this is another way of genocide, cultural genocide. So entire Southern Mongolian population, which is about 6 million, stood up against this new round of atrocity, and students took to the streets, and at least 300,000 students launched a region-wide school strike. And the parents also took to the streets, and including ordinary herders and farmers, and they all joined together to say no to the Chinese government's new round of cultural genocide. So Mongolians consider this a genocide because the Mongolian they already lost their political independence, their traditional way of life was already destroyed, and environment, Mongolian grassland is seriously destroyed by the Chinese settlers. So Mongolians thought the language, their mother tongue, is the last defense of their national identity. So if Mongolians lose their language, mother tongue, then they will cease to exist as a distinct people. So that is the reason why the entire population stood up. Enough is enough. Now we cannot take it any longer. So, of course, the Chinese authorities started cracking down on them, and at least 8 to 10,000 people were arrested, detained, and put under house arrest, and 11 people lost their lives in protest of this new policy. And thousands of Mongolian teachers, parents, and even some Mongolian government officials and Mongolian party members joined this protest. So this is a region-wide civil disobedience resistance movement.